What's going on, people? This is your boy Wanzo coming back to you with another video. Guys, I just haven't been myself the past few days. I had an injury. I hurt my hand, my finger, basically. It almost felt like I cut it off, but I didn't cut it off. But it was a very, very deep gash, and it was just kind of stupid the way it happened. But you know, I ended up going to the hospital, and I had to get some stitches put in. You know, and it was really deep, pretty nasty gash. And it's been throbbing for the past 3, 4, 5 days, but it's starting to subside. It's feeling better. you know, and I had to get 3 stitches put in there. You can't really tell, but it goes around the finger towards the front of the knuckle, and yeah, it was pretty hellacious cut, and there's the culprit. Okay, but it's starting to feel better. The pain is subsiding quite a bit, and now it's just really itchy, and hopefully I can get back to business as usual, and that's pretty much it. The markets have been, hurting pretty bad. It's just, keeps going up and down and up and down, and there's just, rumors of a crypto cartel out there suppressing the price of Bitcoin, and I guess they want to, suppress it down 90% from the all-time highs, which would bring it to $1,000. I don't think that's going to happen because there's just, people are just going to buy it up, and there's more us of them. So there's more of us than there is of them. So, with that being said, I really don't think the price of Bitcoin is going to go any lower than, the $6,000 range. If they were able to get it down to 1,000, I would be absolutely shocked. Absolutely shocked. Okay. And anyway, and that's pretty much it of that. There's a couple of new miners out there. Okay, there's these Baikal Giant N Plus. I've already said that these Kryptonite miners. I really don't like how they're on top of the. I really don't like how they're on top of this list. It's almost deceiving, in my opinion. Okay, it's because these miners are going to be forked off. In my opinion, they should not be up here. Okay, because you have newbies out there that might see this video or might run into the website, and they're gonna be like, "Wow, $170! Oh my God, let me go get one. $150, let me go get one." And they're just gonna lose their money. And anybody else that buys one is gonna lose their money because Monero said they're gonna fork. I would rather take their word for it that they're gonna fork than risk, oh, you're not going to fork, and then I'm all up shitty creek with my money. So in my opinion, this Giant N is a whatever. It's not really anything that I'm going to head. I'm not going to make a video on it because it's crap. It's garbage, and that's pretty much it. The one thing that I did want to talk about, okay, is the Asic miner NANO8 compact. Okay, it's 38 terahashes. It has, it uses 3,350 watts. It's very quiet. It almost runs like a computer, and you're looking at $13 a day with with that machine. Okay, it's the first 8 nanometer chip ASIC on the market. Kind of like the E10 was the first 10 nanometer chip ASIC on the market. Even though I think this Ebang E10, the E10, is very, very expensive. They're asking for $5,800. Okay, and obviously, and it says they sold out, so people have bought it. But it's a bone in my opinion, and I'm going to run over these numbers. Okay. The ASIC miner 8 nano, okay, is you can buy it and have it sent to their farm, and they'll manage it for you for a 7% fee, which I wouldn't. I would just have it sent to my house. It's $5,800, okay, and they have a video here of showing how it works. Let's check it out. Liquid cooled. Impressive. Most impressive. And it also has 12 fans in the front. This is a very impressive miner. 38 terahash, 8 nanometer chip. It's very efficient. Okay. I still think the price is a little high. Okay. Although it's kind of hard to gauge what it should be priced at because there's no other miner like it. Okay. The only thing that I can compare it to is the E10. Okay. Which they're asking for $5,800 for their miner. For that miner, okay? And they're using a custom designed chip, okay? Extremely efficient, all right? And you can assemble, you can lock these together and assemble miners together, okay? And it has its own proprietary power connector. Okay, if you go to the shop and you take a look down here, it's power cable. You can get a 3-meter one for $49, or you can get a 10-meter cord for $99. I would probably get the 3-meter one because these are supposedly, they run really cool and really quiet, so you probably won't need anything. I mean, if I was to purchase one of these, I would have to modify my electrical sockets to accept this type of cord because they don't accept this kind of cord. It accepts the flat ones that are sideways, and so that's probably why I would not buy one of these right now. Is because it would cost me money to modify my system as it is right now. Unless there's another cheap way of doing it, then then that's that would be it. But let's run by these numbers, okay? There's the eBang real quick, just so everybody knows what I'm talking about. It basically looks like an ant miner. It's longer, and it's a 10 nanometer miner. It's 18 terahash. Okay, and it's 1,650 watts. So let's go by these numbers really quick. Okay, this one here is the 8 nano. Okay, 38 terahash. Okay, 3,350 watts. My electrical costs here, pool fees, and I added 250 for shipping, and I added 99 for. Oh, I'd have to modify this here. Actually, no, I'll leave it the same. And I added $59 for that cord. Okay, let's calculate and see what we're looking at here. We're looking at 1,108 days to break even. You're looking at $5.50 per day, $13 in electricity, and $18.42 in total revenue. Okay, and those are your pool fees right there. And you'd create 1 Bitcoin in 373 days. Okay, now let's compare that 8 nano to the E10 from eBang. Okay, 18 terahash, 1,650 watts. Those are my kilowatts per hour, my pool fees, and hardware cost. I did the same thing. I added $100 for the PSU and $200 for shipping. And let's calculate. You're looking at 2,551 days to break even. This thing is most definitely not worth the price, okay? And you're looking at $2.39 profit per day, $6.34 in electricity per day, total revenue of $873, excuse me, and your pool fees. Now let's compare those two to what everybody's familiar with. Okay, an Antminer S9. Okay, they're currently 14,000 gigahash or 14 terahash. Okay, 1,372 watts. My cost, my fees, and they've reduced the price again. Okay, of that miner. Okay, it was $14.50 with a PSU. Now it's $13.12 with a PSU, and then to ship. Okay, so I added that here, and let's calculate. We're looking at 935 days to break even. Okay, $1.52 per day, $5.27 electricity, $6.79 total revenue, and your pool fees. I mean, this is probably why the Antminer S9 is the most popular Bitcoin miner on the planet. Okay? I mean, even though this number is really high, everything's going to be really high because the market's just fucked up beyond recognition. It's just, it's just the way it is. It doesn't matter what you run. The numbers just freaking ridiculous. It's ugly. Okay? And that's pretty much it on these, okay? The other thing that I do want to touch base on is that the long-awaited Ethereum Asic miner, okay? It's not the F3, but it's an E3, okay? And it turned out to be a hoax, 1,500 mega hashes, okay? Even though I covered it, I did say that it's potentially a hoax. That's what people are saying. I didn't know either way, so I covered it anyway, okay? It's 180 mega hashes, okay? 800 watts of power, my costs, pool fees, and it's $800 for the hardware cost. Calculate, and you're looking at 375 days to break even. I don't know. I really don't know what to think about this, to be honest with you guys, okay? I'm not really impressed by this. This, to me, is kind of pointless. I don't know why Bitmain would bother with making one of these, putting it out there. I'm not going to buy one. Okay, you're limited to buying one anyway, even though I know people get around that by making multiple accounts. And, I'm just not impressed by this, even though if you really want to mine Ethereum, it's probably better off that you do it this way than building a rig, because a rig is going to cost you a lot more than $800. Okay? And you'll probably get a little bit more mega hashes, but your hardware costs are going to be triple, maybe even quadruple 800. So I don't know. You guys tell me what you think. Okay? You guys have a good afternoon. Peace.